with another. How you doing? How's your day? Hopefully you having a great day. Hopefully you had a good lunch. Hopefully on your way to dinner. If not, just unwinding with your family. The weekend is coming. We get excited about the weekend. Because those of y'all that got 95 jobs where you could get off the weekends or it's just your time to get off your weekends, I know you're excited. Those that have to work on the weekend, I know you're like, but a check is a check. We gotta do what we gotta do. There's some of us that got alternate weekends. I used to get alternate weekends when I used to have one weekend working, one weekend off. Those were pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, I still wanted to hold for both. Anyways, the point was, that yeah, I don't know why I just did that. The point was that you're getting the money. That's what matters. That you have a job. That's what matters. That's what matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters. So okay, so I was thinking, always been thinking that one day I wanted to move to Canada. Canada. One day, right? I don't think like staying there like to forever. I don't see that necessarily. It will all have to depend on the circumstances. All have to depend on what my money's like. It all has to depend on a valid reason. I wanted to visit a couple of places, and that made the bucket list. I know I said one or two before. This is another one. Canada was one of the top on the list because of different reasons. They got different schools I wanted to try for different reasons. I wanted to visit like Vancouver, and it's like two other places that I can't think off the top of my head. Only when I'm not here. It's weird. But Vancouver was one of them, and I just wanted to go visit. I love hockey, so I wanted to go visit and ice skate up there and see what it was like. Cause I used to ice skate, and I used to ice skate a lot when I was younger. I say around 16 I used to ice skate, and then I stopped like mid-20s, which was dumb. I think I should have kept skating. I don't know why I stopped skating. Because I liked it. I used to go by myself. I don't understand. I can't completely tell you why I did, but I'm going to try to get back into that, which I was trying to do last year. And the year before that. No, actually the year before that one, 2024, I was really trying. And then 26, this year, I was trying. So I'm going to keep pushing and to see what happens. To see if it happens, because I would love that to happen. Let me see, what's another reason to go to Canada? Because Canada has beautiful views that I want to go see. So, I love the greenery, the greenery up there. It was just different reasons. Vancouver wasn't the other one. It was like 2 or 3 other cities that I wanted to go to in Canada. Just on some visiting stuff. I don't think I'll ever like completely move up there, but to visit it was definitely on my list. Here and there and here and there. I can even see myself there a couple of months, but not to necessarily like live there. It's not as a permanent place. No. That's my phone trying to show up. So yeah, I just want to visit Canada. Canada's one of the bigger places because I love hockey. If I was a kid, if I was born in the right household, I would have been a player. Because when I was younger, I used to even, besides like watching Mighty Ducks, just to get on my skates, I'd be in the street skating back and forth for hours, doing my little drills without a coach. I just wish my parents at the time would have paid more attention to their kids and would have gave me that. Because when I did baseball, I chose baseball when I was younger too, but I went out there and I did that and I was able to grasp that. I don't think they was able to understand mentally that I could have done the hockey too, but it is alright. It is okay. It is what it is. That's why I pour into anybody's kids that I know that wants to do something. I don't care if that's paint the wall. I don't care if that's graffiti. I don't care if that's stomping their feet. I don't care if that's tap dancing. I don't care if that's basketball, football, baseball, acrobatics. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you have a kid that's interested in doing something more, that's not out here trying to be in the street, be a whore, or out here trying to sell drugs, support them. Times are hard. It's not easy to get money. I get it. But support them. Because when they do turn to things like being a whore or selling drugs, look at yourself. You could have had a whole superstar in your house. That's all I'm saying. Your kids are into a sport or activity that's positive, that keeps them from harming themselves and others, support them. That's my message. Support your babies. Because what's your point? It's weird to me. Y'all got any thoughts about that? Y'all let me know. Some of y'all probably have kids. I don't have kids, but I've been a kid. And I've been that kid that should have been supported. But we can't dwell in the past, right? We gotta move forward. So, that's that. And true, skating helps to lose weight because you're moving so much. Is you just running on ice, you know? It's like blades just running back and forth. I love it. I love the sound of all that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. That's me right there. That and the baseball too. I love a good game. Let me see what else happened. So, looking, are there black people in Canada? I think they're black people in Canada. I just think they're very in between, but I think they're there. You know. So, you know, I think I don't know, Canada's not all of it. I think certain parts are a little funny acting towards black people, but some parts aren't. I just try to stay out the way of the bad parts and stay in the way of the good parts, you know. That's what I'm be shooting for. They said Africa, right? People going to Africa, black people precisely going back to Africa. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you feel like that's your heritage and you feel like those are your people, or you just want to get the feel of Mother Africa, walk on the sands, walk on the dirt, come off the plane and touch the earth in Africa, then do it. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because it's in your soul and your spirit. Do it. Go ahead. But for me, I have no urgency. I don't hear that many good things going back home. Why I say back home? Ooh, that's crazy. I don't know why I said that. Because my lineage starts in America. My family is Native American. People love to say that black people only came from Africa. That's not true. Black people are everywhere. There was in China, they're in Japan, they're in like Russians, there are Italian black people called the Moors. And my family's last name happened to be Moore on my father's side, that is. Let me see, and let me see where else they at. They had Ireland, Black Irish. There's Black Irish. Let me see, where else are we? Oh, there's black English people, of course. There's black Spanish people. Spaniards. There's black Spaniards. Yeah. Everywhere. Okay. I'm not gonna go too deep with it. I'm gonna keep it very surface. But I have lineage here in America. My family is Native Americans that are black. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay? So do I have an urgency to go back to Africa? No. I don't even want to go. The only way I'll go back to Africa or go to Africa, I keep saying it like that. The only way I'll go to Africa is if somebody's paying for the whole trip. I'm not interested. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think everything's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to come to America. People are happy where they at. There's a bunch of people in Ireland, Russia, Japan, India, fucking Egypt, freaking Canada that don't want to ever come to America. Can we be mad at them for not wanting to come? America is not that good of a place. And certain parts of Africa are amazing or beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. Come on, living good. Living off the land. Acres. Big mansions. Money everywhere. Money, money, money. I'm not interested. And you know what? That's okay. To each his own. To each his own. And I hear 50-50. I hear some bad things about it, and I hear some good things about it. Honestly, I have no interest. I don't want to go to Cape Town. I don't want to go nowhere. None of the places. Only way I'm going to go, and you'll see me go, is if I'm ever in a movie. And you know who's paying for it? The company, the directors, the directors, the producers. I ain't paying for nothing. It's not a place I really want to go. I know it's beautiful. I know safari can be beautiful. I'm not interested, and that's okay too. They're not interested. A lot of people in Africa right now that never want to come to America. They are so happy where they at. And that's okay. I'm not mad at them. I don't want y'all to be mad at me. Let me have my choice. I'm gonna let all my people that watch me have their choice. Like if y'all disagree about something I said, tell me. I'm not gonna get mad at you. You know why? Because that's the one thing that belongs to you. Your heart, your opinion. I may ask why. But if you're so, this is, I'ma respect it. You understand? I'ma respect it. So let me have mine, and I'm gonna let y'all have yours. Fair? Shake?